Boggled Again. I came across some numbers today that just amazed me, in spite of all the different mind-boggling numbers I've come across before. But in a drop of seawater, about 1 milliliter, would you be surprised that there are 1,000 protozoa or algae in a drop of seawater? Maybe not. What about 1 million bacteria in a drop of, 1 million bacteria. Pretty, but let's go a step further. How about 10 million viruses? No, I'm telling you, this is what the scientists say. In a single drop of seawater, there can be 10 million viruses. Matter of fact, they estimate that the number of viruses in the ocean are 10 to the 31st power. That's a lot of viruses. You know, we have, they say that with stars in the universe, well, they say they're about 7 to the 23rd power. Here, viruses in the ocean, 10 to the 31st power. If you want to distribute the viruses in the ocean to the stars, you would have to distribute 100 million viruses to every known star in the universe. It's pretty incredible. We talk about numbering the grains of sands. Well, they estimate the grains of sands to be about 7.5 quintillion, and that there would be about a grain of sand for about every 10,000 known stars. So when you start thinking about these numbers that they give us on viruses, you go, man, that is just so hard to comprehend. Reminds me of what David said in talking about what God knows. He says, such knowledge is just too much for me. I can't even begin to match it. He even says that if I were trying to number your thoughts, God, they're more than the grains of sand. Well, obviously, from what we find out, they're even greater than that. And we forget, we've talked about the Creator God and the apparent infinity of the universe, whether you go large or whether you go small, and it's to indicate to us that God is infinite. And so when we go to infinity, we forget sometimes that that means numbers are not a problem for God. Infinity is always bigger than any number you might come across. And yet at the same time, as we think of the great immensity, expanse of the knowledge and thoughts of God, and how as a creator God, everything that is known of him, you may think yourself very small. And perhaps David did too when he talked about, wow, I can't even begin to understand how great you are, how number your thoughts are. It's beyond me. But he did find a way to understand God, and in Psalm 23 it says, the Lord is my shepherd. I have everything I need. And we may be in a mind-boggling world, many things that we can't seem to comprehend or understand. But if we can come to an understanding of our shepherd, if we can say from our heart, the Lord is my shepherd, you know what? We will have everything that we need. We'll have everything that we need in this mind-boggling world. That's my thoughts for the day. Thanks for listening.